everyone, this is Audice here. Today I'm going to talk to you about ways you can do to help you with sadness and depressive thoughts. I am going to show you a hypnotic way, that like a little bit of hypnosis in this, but there's a lot of articles online, but they don't show the how to do it like a hypnosis part. So just to give you I don't want to make this too long, but I want to make it entertaining. So to keep you engaged, I'm going to use some dogs pictures. I love dogs, or videos, just to give you a little bit of education about this. Number one, it is important you understand when you go see me or you see any therapist, if you come in with the frame of reference that we will remove your sadness, please don't waste your money. It is not on us to remove it. It's not, hypnotherapy is not a pill that you take and that you come in and we just give you the pill and you go and that's done. Not like that. It is more of education. We teach you how to control your sadness. We teach you how to control your thoughts. So if you ever come in and say, Audice, remove my sadness, I'm like, go home. I'm not going to remove it. I will teach you how you remove it because it's all in your mind. I'm not there with you 24 hours. So the best way to explain this to you, I will explain to you what happens to you. So think of your brain. The mind has two parts. If you've seen my other videos, we know we have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Think of it this way. Conscious is your action. It's what you react to things. You consciously do it. Subconscious controls your emotions. It has your emotions. It has your feelings. And these are automatic, and you can't really change your emotion. I'm not going to lie to you. If anybody says you can control your emotion, no, you cannot control your emotion. You can control your reaction, your action to your emotion. Nobody can control the feeling of anger. When you're angry, you feel it. There's nothing to hide it. You're feeling sad. You can't. You're human. You're supposed to feel these. The fear, the sadness, the anger, the guilt, the sorrow. It's part of our DNA. You can't remove it. It's protecting us. But what you can do is you can control it. Other than that, if you cannot, your emotions will control you. So what I'm going to show you right now is what really happens when we're depressed, what really happens when we're sad. And this technique is, I'm going to show you evidence-based techniques that work. I'll give you, and please don't laugh, don't think this is silly. It actually was done by a lot of clients who have hallucinations and delusions. So number one, keep in mind that your conscious mind is the smarter one than your subconscious. Your subconscious has the same brain as a puppy. I mean it. It is a puppy. If it controls you, you're doomed. If you're controlled by your emotions, you are doomed because your puppy is the one that's controlling you. So think of your puppy sitting at home and it's all it's doing is sitting there to please you, because that's what dogs do. They want to protect you and they want to please you. And they're there literally sitting saying, okay, what do you want? Tell me what you want. I will go get it. And like just sitting there like, okay, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? That's all your subconscious is doing. It only has, it's there to make you survive and to fight or flight and to regulate your breathing and to regulate everything in you, in the physiology. But the conscious mind is the one you can use a lot more. So do know the distinction between these two. I'm going to show you how you can override your subconscious when it comes to emotions. So your subconscious puts things in boxes. That is exactly like a computer. All the emotions are put in boxes. One emotion of all the anger goes into that box of all the angry memories and angry emotions. One is for all the fear, one for all the sadness, one for all the stuff. That's how it just puts that in. And when you give a command, when you start to have a thought, watch this. You think of something sad. Before you know it, more sad thoughts are coming in. More sad thoughts, more sad thoughts, more sad thoughts. Let's say you're having a bad moment about your ex and you're thinking of your ex and you remember how he treated you bad or she treated you bad. Before you know it, more memories are coming in for the other exes and the other exes and more and more and more and more. And you're now into that cycle. You keep going into that cycle because what happened is that you consciously told your subconscious, your puppy, I am thinking of a sad thought, and your puppy with his tail, with his tongue, he's like, okay, you want more? I'm gonna go get you. I'm gonna get you more. Okay, hold on a second. He's gonna go to that box. He's gonna give you more sadness, more sadness, more sadness, more memories, and he will just keep bombarding you with all these sad thoughts. And before you know it, that cycle is just repeated. And that's really what happens. That's all what happens. So all you have to do is be conscious. Give yourself 5 seconds. Do it like count to 5 and say, okay, within 5 seconds, if you still keep getting thoughts that are negative, keep reminding yourself, you are the one doing this to yourself. Nothing else is happening, but you are causing this. So one technique you can do, and please don't laugh, it works. 100% works. We use this with clients who have delusions and schizophrenia and lots of things. All right, number one, and this trick was taught to me by a friend of mine. He's a psychiatrist. My friend has a auditory hallucinations, meaning he hears voices, and he is a psychiatrist. So nothing we can do about that. You're born with it, by the way. There's no pills to take for this. What he did, he used this trick, and that's what he's using on his patients. Give your subconscious a name. Treat it as another person inside your mind. Give it a name. That's number one. Number two, command your subconscious to make a contract or make an agreement that you will not want to listen to these thoughts between this time and this time. So for instance, what he did is he gave I think he called it Tom. He gave his subconscious a name called Tom. And he spoke with Tom and he said, okay, Tom, I don't want to hear this anymore. You get 20 minutes a day. From the moment I come to work, to my clinic, I don't want to hear the voices. As soon as I get home from 5 to 5:20, you can scream, you can say whatever you want. You get your 20 minutes and I don't want to hear it anymore. And it worked. 100% it worked. He stopped listening. He stopped hearing the voices. The voices cannot go away, but they only get the 20 minutes a day. That's what we do with clients who have schizophrenia, or they have any delusions, or we have hallucinations. That's all we do with them. Give a name to your subconscious. Number two, command it. Keep commanding it. Take over. Say, no, I don't want to hear this. I know it sounds silly, but it works. So if you're sad, I have a name for my subconscious. It's Pookie, the name of my cat. I hope she doesn't jump in. If I'm having a bad moment, I say to my mind, I don't do this in Walmart. I don't do this aloud. But as I'm quiet, I'm like, okay, Pookie, I don't want to hear this. I block it. It's like giving my dog a command. I don't want to hear this, or I don't want you to do this, because your puppy will not understand another thing. Here's the second trick. I'm sorry. Your puppy does not understand do and do not. That's the problem with the subconscious. It does not understand. It is the same brain as a puppy. If you tell the puppy, I'm going to give you an example. Here's a pen. Imagine this is a bone. And my puppy, I say, go get the bone. Go get the bone. I'm going to throw it. My puppy is going to run and get me the bone. Or the stick, whatever it is. Same puppy. I'm going to throw the bone. Do not get it. Do not get it. I throw the bone. He's still going to go and get it. He does not understand do not and do. He only got get it. So if you are having depression or you're having sadness and you're sitting there in your mind and you're saying, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to do that. You're going to get more depressed. Your puppy didn't understand that. Your puppy understand I sad, I depressed. Does not understand that. So what you should do, the second thing is tell your puppy, I am happy. I am rested. I am, not will be, I am. And to even make it more profound, close your eyes, focus on your breathing for about 45 seconds. That's all it takes. You're out of depression in 45 seconds, because the trick is when you focus on your breathing, you are now activating your lower level brain waves, which is your subconscious. So your subconscious now is awake. Your puppy is like woke up. So it takes 45 seconds to go from the higher level to lower level. That means your conscious mind is going down and your subconscious is up. So now you got your puppy up in your hand. And now your subconscious does not know if you are imagining something, or are you telling the truth, or are you experiencing correctly? Does not know. If you're imagining something, your subconscious thinks it's real. It does not know. Same feeling when you get when you're dreaming. That's subconscious. It does not know you're dreaming or imagining. So when you get to 45 seconds, as you're closing your eyes, don't just say, I am happy. Think of a happy moment. Remember a happy moment. Go to a beach, relax, whatever moment you've had a memory, or make up a memory, make up something. Right away, your subconscious will start changing all the stuff in your body. All the serotonin will kick in, or dopamine will kick in, the happy hormones will kick in. Everything will kick in. Within 3 minutes, you're out of depression. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Now remember, guys, I don't want this to go the wrong way. If you are depressed, it is also, remember, it could be the root cause of your issue is nothing to do with memories or learned behavior. It could be that you have certain other things that affected it. It could be, disease. It could be low level of hormones. It could be many factors. So I always recommend, if you feel your depression has gone more than 6 months, if it's gone that long, number one, go see a doctor. They will do CT scans. They can do blood tests. They can test for the serotonin. Serotonin is the key hormone that activates, or that's responsible for our happiness. It may be just a little bit low. It could be that you need medication. There's nothing wrong with taking medication. Nobody wants to be depressed. Sometimes life is tough, guys. So I always say, if the person comes into my clinic and they have been depressed for 6 months, I always need a doctor's note just to make sure nothing to do with physiology. They're okay. There's nothing else. It has nothing to do with thyroid or hormones. It could be just all by behavioral change. Because pills will help. But I'm not against medicine or vaccines, but it is a natural way. Like hypnotherapy is a natural way, but it does take homework from you. So when you come in, you will need to expect to, do your homework when you go home. One thing you can also do is CBT, which is cognitive behavior therapy. You can go to someone and they can do cognitive behavior therapy on you or with you to teach you how to do it, or you can do it yourself. There's many books on Amazon. You can do a lot of stuff on your own. Watch them. Just to give you an idea, with CBT, they are homework. You kind of track, you would write, if you like journaling, it works. It doesn't work for everybody, but it gives you an option to have a journal and write down the triggers of your thoughts. When did it happen? What triggered your sadness? What else can you do? It's very good. If you love writing, this would be a good way to do it. You can do it by yourself. You tracking and tracking and tracking your thoughts, your mood, behavior, your triggers, what should be like, what should I do, what I like. My clients love them. My clients swear by them. And as you're going through the journals, maybe why I prefer you write them down, because you can come back to them a month later to see, has there been a change? Do you see, a change in your mood, a change of your thoughts? So in conclusion, in almost 15 minutes, I just want to make sure you understand that the onus is on you to stop your sadness. It's nothing from the outside. You cannot control other people. There's no way you can change other people. You cannot change your emotions that trigger automatically, but what you can change is how you react. Okay? And don't forget, give your brain or your mind or your subconscious a name. And remember, it's a puppy. It has no logic. Only you can control that. Like a game of chess, you can move the boxes and you can close the boxes. In the end, you want to say, checkmate. Thank you.